Hey guys, Coach Sam here, and I'm joined with Mel, and we're going to be bringing you a recipe from our cooking series. Now, this recipe we're going to be going through today is made in a slow cooker, and the slow cooker is a brilliant investment if you're really busy and you want to, have a convenient way to eat your meals. I used to use a slow cooker when I was a single man before I met Mel. I'd do something similar to what we're going to do for you guys today. I'd prep it all, whack it all in. I'd have a busy day on the gym floor training clients, and I'd come back and the recipe would literally be done. So I could easily make it. It'd literally take 10 minutes then when you get home just to plate it up and enjoy it. So yeah, we're going to be doing Mexican pork. So the recipe is basically onions, tomatoes. We got some seasoning. We got some meat, and then some Mexican beans. So yeah, over to Mel. She's going to explain how this recipe works.
So this recipe is super easy. We have got a rineless pork joint. I like to use a rineless because it tends to be less fat. We're just going to pop it in with some veggies and a Mexican season. I've got a taco seasoning. You can use whatever you want. This is good for barbecue pulled pork as well. And I'm going to add some Mexican style beans. So we've got our protein, we've got our carbs, and then I like to eat this either with some rice, jack potato, or just a big salad with a load of veggies and some cheese on top. So I've prepped the veg. I am just going to put the pork in the slow cooker. So I'm going to pop that in. Add my veggies. I'm going to add my beans. And then what I like to do is I like to put half of the seasoning in now, and then I like to put the other half in just before I shred the pork, just because it gives it a better flavour, I find. So I'm just going to leave a little bit in there. I'm just going to add a little bit of salt. Just give everything a quick mix together. Don't worry about it looking too neat at the moment because it'll all cook through. And then I am going to put this on slow for about 4 hours. You could leave this overnight, or if you were, working an 8-hour day, it just put it on a lower setting. So low for 8 hours, and there we go. Let's check back in a few hours and see how this is going.
Right guys, so it's been about 6 hours now since we put the pork in the slow cooker. So come over here and have a little look out the way, Sully. All right, so if you can come in here and see. All right, this is just the juices from the pork. Okay, so we didn't add any water to this. This is just all the juices. So don't think you need to add anything to it. It'll just happen. What we're going to do now, it does look ready. We're going to add the rest of our taco seasoning. All right, and then we're going to try and pull the pork apart. Okay, and it should go like pulled pork. All right, so let's see. So we're going to add that in. Okay, so that's all going in there. I'm just going to give this a little bit of a stir, just to make sure it goes in, but give it a little stir. I can feel with my spoon that the pork is done. So we get our knife and fork. Okay, we're going to try and rip this pork apart now. So just going to cut into it. Might take a little bit of time. You can see that's cut really easily. The pork is done perfectly. Just going to cut this up into small pieces. And we're good to go. So just going to rip this pork apart. Different cuts of meat will pull differently. You can do this as well with turkey. Any meat will go in the slow cooker. I'm a big fan of organ meats as well, and they work really well in the slow cooker, and they're full of loads of nutrients, antioxidants, iron, minerals. Yeah. Okay, so you can see guys, now we've got our lovely sauce, and we've got our big, nice, meaty lumps of pork in here. So yeah, I'm gonna keep cutting this down just a little bit more, but that's basically ready now. What I typically do is I come home from work, I'll put the seasoning in, I'll cut it out, I'll go have a shower, I'll leave it for like another 5 or 10 minutes, and then I'll come back and I'll enjoy that normally with a big salad or veggies, or maybe some rice, or maybe some skinny noodles, some courgette, but that'll be the bulk of my meal, normally with something green and healthy. Guys, hope that helps. If you're busy and you're not utilising a slow cooker, then you need to get one. Any questions, just let me know. Speak soon, guys.